So a lot of Westerners see many African people siding with Russia and think that Africans have been propagandized to think that evil Russia is good. But in reality, it is you, Westerner, who has been propagandized to think the West is good and Russia is evil. Because for at least the past 300 years, the big bad guy in Africa has not been Russia, it's been Western Europe and America.
Obama was made president for two reasons: make the black community safe for homosexuality, and go into black Africa and make the resources safe for American corporate exploitation. That was it. He had a gay agenda and he had an African resource agenda, and that was it. That was it. Barack Obama built AFRICOM in Africa, African Command, U.S. military bases strategically placed throughout Africa where the resources are. And now we have a president in Ibrahim Traore of Burkina Faso, along with President.
Hello guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to this Facebook page and YouTube channel. Okay guys, without wasting much of time, I would like to play you guys a video. But before then, please, I want to beg you guys for something. You know, I told you guys we'll start doing video on TikTok. But it seems some of you don't want to, follow up on that TikTok issue, because I wanted to go live stream on TikTok. They said I need to hit 1,000 subscribers before I start a live stream on TikTok. So please, I will beg you guys to please follow me on TikTok. This is the TikTok handle, Propagating101. Follow me there, so we'll start doing our live stream there, discussing about the Sahel nation, Burkina Faso, Niger, Mali, and other Africa countries that is chasing these Westerners out of Africa. We need to discuss more about this issue, but on live stream on TikTok. So please follow me on that TikTok handle. This is the name here, Propagating101. As you do so, God bless you. But let me play you guys a video to see the reason why these Westerners, they are against Russia. Because Russia has been helping Africa. But let me give you guys a chance to watch this video. Just watch, they will come back to put our own thing. I would like, please, beg you to share this video so that others will see what's going on. Please share the video. Just watch these two videos, they will come back.
So a lot of Westerners see many African people siding with Russia and think that Africans have been propagandized to think that evil Russia is good. But in reality, it is you, Westerner, who has been propagandized to think the West is good and Russia is evil. Because for at least the past 300 years, the big bad guy in Africa has not been Russia, it's been Western Europe and America. I mean, Russia didn't murder and enslave millions of Africans. Western Europe did that. Russia didn't colonize Africa and wipe out and erase thousands of years of culture and heritage and send its people into slave labor camps. The West did that. Russia didn't build roads only from the mines to the ports to facilitate the mass pulverization, ravaging and stripping of Africa's natural resources. The West did that. But do you know what Russia did do? After 1945, when all the colonized people in Africa began to rise up against the British, French, Portuguese, American and Belgian oppressors, do you know who was there giving the freedom fighters guns, ammo, supplies, medical care and training? Russia was. When the ANC began to fight back against the Western-funded apartheid in South Africa, do you know who was there supporting the fight for freedom? Russia was. There is a reason that to this day the flag of Mozambique still has an AK-47 on it. It's because the tools of liberation from the most oppressive occupation in human history came from Russia. So the reason so many African people will laugh in your face, Westerner, when you tell them Russia is evil is because you are the one who is propagandized and has fully consumed fantastical history where the West is somehow the good guy. The reality is, the West has always been the villain in Africa. It is still the villain in Africa, as the West to this day continue to fund violence across African nations and assassinate African leaders, so Western corporations can still steal all of Africa's resources under the cover of mass violence and manufactured instability. So yes, even though the Soviet Union is long gone and the Russia of today is a very, very different place, many Africans will never forget that the only European country that ever showed up for African liberation is Russia, and no amount of Western propaganda will ever erase that fact. Because the only people who believe the West did anything good in Africa are brainwashed Westerners. Anyway, something to think about.
That's just the plain truth. That is just the plain truth. What are they doing right now? They are fighting Russia because they see that Russia is helping Africa. Russia stand in the path to support Africa. So that is why you see they come outside to say, oh, Russia is stealing from the resources. Russia is only helping. Russia is only helping. You see, about 300 years ago, when these people came to Africa, and when Africa started saying, okay, now they want to cut the British, the French, the Portuguese, and Belgium, they want to cut them out. They came, the Europeans came to invade our property. Now that our forefathers said, okay, it's time for you guys to go, they started killing our people. What happened? The Russia came in. They did not come to enslave us, but came to support. They did not enslave us. They did not take anything from us. They came to support us, give us weapons to fight these people. For decades, Russia has been helping us. That is what these Europeans don't like. That is what they don't like. Now, in this 20 millennium, in this century, Africa has risen again. Said, okay, now, Europeans, Americans, you guys need to leave our continent. It's time for us to handle our things ourselves. The Europeans said no. They want to fight us. Then, Russia swung in. Then they started attacking Russia now. Oh, it is Russia. It is. Make una go sit down. Anything propaganda, we know the Europeans and America, they are the ones doing the propaganda. You guys are the ones doing the propaganda, not Russia, because come to look at it, Russia did not enslave us. You guys are the ones who enslaved us. You guys are the ones who did all arms to Africa. Russia is only there to help. Russia is only there to help. And that's what they are doing. But you guys don't like it. You guys don't like it. Guys, let me play you guys with that video. Just listen to this, our brother, hear what he said, he will come back.
Obama was made president for two reasons. Make the black community safe for homosexuality and go into black Africa and make the resources safe for American corporate exploitation. That was it. He had a gay agenda and he had an African resource agenda. And that was it. That was it. Barack Obama built AFRICOM in Africa, African Command, U.S. military bases strategically placed throughout Africa where the resources are. And now we have a president in Ibrahim Traore of Burkina Faso, along with President Chiani and President Goita of Niger and Mali, respectively. They have built the Sahel Alliance, trying to make Africa free for African people. And now this House General Michael Langley, who's now the commander of AFRICOM, he's putting out misinformation about Ibrahim Traore, the #1 Pan-Africanist in the world. I'm #2, but he's #1. And they're putting out misinformation about Ibrahim Traore, saying that he's using the gold of Burkina Faso, not for the benefit of his people, but for his own personal gain. Nothing could be further from the truth. Their brother wears the same kind of clothes every day, eats the same kind of food. He did not accept an increase on his pay when he became president of the country. Extremely humble, just like Thomas Sankara. I believe he might be the reincarnation of the great Pan-Africanist Thomas Sankara, who actually changed the name of that country to Burkina Faso, who was murdered by his own best friend over power. And so what I'm seeing from Ibrahim Traore and General Goita and General Chiani is exactly where Africa needs to go. Ibrahim Traore and those other two brothers, all three of them, the Trinity, they are the most important black men in the world right now, because what they're doing is creating a reality that could potentially reshape how the world operates on behalf of black people in years to come. But they got a lot of enemies. And they even have house negroes in Africa working against them. So we got to keep them brothers, in their prayer. But that Africa that they're going to try to use to overthrow our brothers in the Sahel, that was put there by Barack Obama. he made Africa more popular than it had ever been before.
Africa. You heard. Barack Obama, there is never a day me personally will like that man. I will tell you guys the plain truth. I am seeing some of you on my comment section supporting Barack Obama. Barack Obama. There is never a day me personally will ever like that man. Because of the evil he did. Not just only in Libya, Afghanistan, Nigeria. Bro, this man, I will never one day like that man. Because if not for Barack Obama, we understand, okay, this for they've done it before, you know, they've spied our heroes, you know, Sankara and all those people that want to liberate Africa from the Westerners, they've spied them. But Gaddafi stood in the path to get Africa in the right track. But for Barack Obama to say, okay, let us support Africa to stand. No. Barack Obama was the agent of darkness that the Westerners sent to buy Gaddafi. Now, because they see that Barack Obama did his own, everything went smoothly. So Donald Trump got to come up with General Michael Langley to attack Ibrahim Traore. Like what they did in the time of Gaddafi. When they do it now by saying Ibrahim Traore is this, Ibrahim Traore is that, we're going to believe them. Bro, they don't know, say, man, the level don't change. In the time of Gaddafi, the media was not working, bro. But now in the time of Ibrahim Traore, bro, the media is functioning perfectly well. Everything is online. So that is why the plan that they planned against Ibrahim Traore could not work. Because they tried to use General Michael Langley to bring down Ibrahim Traore. But we, the Pan-Africanists, bro, we shut them down. We said no. We are not going to allow these Westerners to take down our own brother. It's not done. So that is why they are confused today. That is why they are confused. The same Ibrahim Traore we're talking about here. This man did not change his. How much is his car that he is using? $12,000 or $10,000. This is the person that they said he surround himself with gold, using the gold for himself. This man did not increase his own salary. This man is doing things in his country. Like, his car cost $10,000 to $12,000. A president of a country. Then you want to come and blackmail him for us. Bro, it's not going to work, bro. It's not going to work. That is why we're going to support him. We stand to defend him. That's why Russia stood to support these people. And the West don't like it. The West don't like when Russia come outside to support you. They don't like it. But when I will like them, whether I like it or not, I must like her. Because this time is to get our continent back. It's to get our continent back. Guys, I will end this video. Please share this video, I beg you. Share the video. And please do not fail to please follow me on TikTok. Papa Kevin 101. This is the TikTok handle here. Follow me. Let us hit 1,000 followers before we start our live stream there. Because I wanted to come live stream, but they say I need 1,000 followers. So guys, just let me hit 1,000 followers. Then we'll start live stream and we'll be discussing more about this issue there. Okay? As you all do so, God bless you. See you guys in my next video. Stay safe, guys, and bye-bye.